Good morning and happy almost spring break. Wow, I can't believe I haven't seen you guys in so long. I miss you so much. I hope that everyone is safe and healthy at home. Um, we're all good here on the Jensen home front, spending lots of time with Maggie, playing lots of fetch outside. But other than that, I miss you guys a ton. So, as you might have seen, I posted kind of a final decision that Mrs. Manser and I decided that we do want to do one more edition of the Point Press that will publish after spring break. And it'll actually be published on Friday, May 1st. And believe it or not, this will be our last edition of the year. We usually do an edition in June, but because we don't know exactly what will be going on, I figure this can be our final goodbye. And then if we get to do something in June, that might be, a bonus. So the breakdown of the schedule is going to be as follows. We're going to do our planning sheet by this Wednesday. So this is where you're going to submit to me what you're thinking about writing about. And as always, if you're working with a partner on something, just let me know. Make sure you put both of your names in the planning sheet. You only need to submit one planning chart, though, per group. The rough draft will be due after spring break on Wednesday. So you'll have all of this week, you'll have spring break, and then you'll have after spring break as well, just for the rough draft. Nothing final by the Wednesday. Your final draft will be due on Tuesday, April 28th. This gives Mrs. Manser and I a few days to go through and edit everything. As you know, we always have to do. We're going to edit right in snow this time just to make it a little bit easier. So this is our only assignment in April. Basically from now until the end of April, this is all you're going to be working on. We had some ideas for articles, but you guys know you always have freedom in what you think will be interesting to write about. So because this is our last edition, Kate, we were thinking, usually we always have our editors write somewhat of a goodbye to the class. They say thank you and talk about, what their experience was. Obviously, you can talk about what's been going on with the virus and how that's affected your senior year, and maybe just say kind of a goodbye to the students. Riley and Jenna, we were thinking about, giving an update on all those crazy changes. I don't know what you guys have heard about prom or graduation or ball. Maybe things are still up in the air for some of them, but I think prom has already been canceled for the juniors. So maybe you can talk about what are the updates that you guys have been receiving. Sam, Dan, Joey, we were thinking about talking about the sports. I know you guys were planning on having a big year in baseball. So maybe talking about like what's been lost, how this is going to affect any senior players, or you could talk about professional sports, really whatever you guys decide. And then Emma, we were thinking about maybe doing like technology for teachers. What have you been using for online classes? Have you been Zooming? Have you been using Google Classroom? Whatever works. These are just ideas. Obviously, you guys have freedom to write about what you want. So just email me and then we can figure it out. So if you go to your classwork for this week, you're only going to be doing your article planning sheet, which is the same, your handy dandy sheet that you've seen a million times before. We're going to write about what your article idea is. And then for the 0501 assignments, this is the same chart that we always use, but I'm just going to have you guys add to it. You can either email me and I will add it on here, or you can just come in and add whatever you're thinking about writing about. Please know that we're not going to do overlap. So, if someone wants to write about, the NBA suspending their season or March Madness, whoever chooses that article first and is the first one to add it in, you guys are locked. I can see all the edits made. So it's kind of first come, first serve, or email me to back it up. That way I know who wants to write what. Or just make a comment, of what you want to write about so I can ensure that your topic is locked down for you. And I think that's it. If you guys have any questions, let me know. I can't believe this is the last edition. It is just crazy to me that this is the end. But I'm excited to do one more edition. We were thinking about maybe reaching out to teachers to see if they want to post any pictures of themselves teaching from home. If you guys have photos of yourselves learning from home or any class Zooms, please share those because those would be excellent to, add to our edition. Maybe make a gallery. And then the last thing I want to show you is, same as always, we have our shared folder. So don't forget you can add anything to the shared folder that you want to add to this edition. So if you go to Point Press 2019-2020, you'll see 0501, the last edition, sad face, sad face, sad face. You guys can always post anything in here, including your article drafts. I think that's it. If you have any questions, please feel free to email me. You guys know I'm always around to 2:30, and I can answer any of your questions. I hope you're doing well. I really miss you guys, and I will see you soon.